I was skeptical when my friends invited me to participate in a blood moon ritual in the forest. I had heard the stories of people disappearing and never returning from these types of events, and my gut was telling me this was a terrible idea. But something inside of me felt drawn to the mystery and the unknown that awaited us in the deep, dark woods. Surely, I thought, there was no harm in just participating in a simple ceremony. So I decided to join them. As the night fell and the blood moon rose high in the sky, we began the ritual. My heart was pounding in my chest as I watched my friends light candles and chant, their voices merging into a haunting melody. At first, nothing happened. I stood there, staring into the flame of my candle, wondering if we had made a mistake. But then the air around us grew colder, and I could feel a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, a figure appeared in front of us. It was a young woman, dressed in tattered clothing and covered in blood. She stared at us with empty eyes, and I could feel a wave of fear wash over me. My friends seemed unfazed by the sight, and they began to chant louder. The woman began to sway back and forth, her lips moving in a silent incantation. It was then that I realized we had made a terrible mistake. This was not a simple ceremony, but something much darker and more sinister. I tried to run, but my feet wouldn't move. As the blood moon shone brightly above us, the woman lunged forward, her eyes now filled with an otherworldly rage. And then everything went black. When I awoke, I was lying in the forest, surrounded by my friends. They all claimed to have no memory of what had happened during the ritual, but I knew the truth. Something had taken hold of us, something that we were not prepared to face. The memory of that night still haunts me to this day. I know now that there are certain things we should never mess with, no matter how curious we may be. The blood moon ritual was just one such thing, a reminder that sometimes the unknown should remain just that, unknown.